first things first, we're going to say this real quick. If you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, because you are going to be able to win stuff. So if you're subscribed and you give us comments on the actual YouTube videos, we will pick one person a week and we're going to send a gift out to you. How's that sound? Boom. Today's topic, you guys, how to blow up your network marketing business. Let's get at it. Let's go ahead and go into genius zone. How's that sound? For those of you that don't know, I was with a network marketing company and I hit a rank that typically takes 4 to 5 years, and I hit it within 6 months. Okay, so that was one of the first ways that people were like, oh my gosh, because I've been a strategist for other businesses for a really long time. And then I went into that and I was like, well, I'm just going to try this because why not, right? I really like the product, and then I saw the comp plan and I was like, I'm going to go and do this, right? And then whenever I was able to just crush it, then that's where, I mean, that's kind of why people know my name at this point, is because of that entire thing. So now I'm going to tell you some secrets about how I did that. And so you're going to be able to do it as well. So the biggest thing, let's start with the very first thing. How's that? Let's start at the beginning. Sound good? Whenever I first started building my business with this network marketing company, I looked in their resources, you know, for you to be able to sell their stuff. Because I was like, I come from a business background. And so I was like, they've got to have things that are going to help you be able to grow. Because as you look at this comp plan, you're like, my gosh, there's all of these people. And, you know, not very many are at the very top, which is typical, right? Shouldn't be very many at the top. But there are people up there. And so there's got to be some way to get up there, right? So there's got to be some way out there that people are teaching for me to just figure out how they did it, and I can replicate what they did, and then I'll be able to have the same success, right? I mean, sounds fair, doesn't it? Well, I went into the back end of the website and I saw resources, but they were a lot of like just promo resources. So if you're in network marketing, let me know if you resonate with that. Let me know if you've seen those resources where it's like, there's a sale on this and buy this and blah, 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 right? That's what they give you as resources, and God bless them, that's great. That's not what I think you actually need. So whenever I saw all those resources, I was like, nope, not gonna do that. And here's why I wasn't gonna do it, is because I refuse to be the person that shows up at my family reunion and everybody else is looking the other way because they're afraid I'm going to try to sell them something, right? I think your first day or your first week in network marketing, you start to get that tinge of like, uh-oh, I think I might be an outcast now. I think everybody might hate me now. And it's not true. It's just something that people have been doing. They've been doing it wrong for so long that people have gotten the wrong idea about network marketing or network marketers, us as people, right? And so whenever I saw, and I did find a couple people that were sharing how they were successful in this company, and I looked and I read books and all of that, and they were talking a lot about classes. And I don't know about you, but I'm a busy mom and I just don't, I mean, a lot of times my house isn't clean. Let's just be real. If you could look at the hotel room, it's not clean right now, right? I didn't want to have classes. And I'm a teacher. Like, I'm not a teacher, but I'm a coach and I teach people things. So I love teaching, but I didn't want to have people over to the house to teach them about this product and sell. I didn't want to do that. That's not me. It makes me feel weird. It makes me feel cringy. And I kind of just want to go in the other room and hide if other people are sitting in my living room waiting for me to sell them something. Like, I can't do that. It's not sustainable to my spirit. And then I imagine, well, if I'm like this and I'm actually a pretty good salesperson overall, but I don't even want to do this, then how many people out there also can't do this? I would venture to say you're also one of those people that's like, man, I don't really want to do that. I wish that there was another way. I wish, because I love these products, because everybody in network marketing loves their products, prove me wrong. Everybody in network marketing loves their products. But we all wish that there was another way to do it. That there was a way that we could do it where we feel like we're helping instead of like selling. Where we feel like we're finding somebody's need and making their life better and maybe helping them financially as well, instead of being a predator and also a billboard on social media for other people's products. So what I'm going to go into today, super duper quick here, is a couple secrets, a couple things that are really going to set you on your way. Sound fair? Let's get at it. Very first thing, you guys, set yourself apart. So the unfortunate thing about network marketing is you're all selling the same thing, you know, as the other people in your company. So you've got thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people all selling the same thing, typically the same way. Okay? So they're like little tiny franchises, but not franchises with processes and goals and templates and blueprints, franchises by name, but not by function. Does that make sense? A franchise by function is going to tell you how to grow a business, not just give you the name of the business, okay? And so what you have in network marketing is there are little tiny people that are all like, they all have the name, they carry the name of this company, and then they're like, they lead with that name of the company, and then basically the world gets pummeled with the name of that company, which is a bit weird when it comes to you. And then also answer this question for me. If I were on social media and I see the name of this company all over the place, what makes me choose you? Ask yourself that. Because that's what I'm getting at here. What we have to do is we have to set ourselves apart. And the way that I talk about this is a bit like Rocky and Bullwinkle. Okay, so if we can all just remember, and I don't ever remember if it's Rocky and Bullwinkle or if it's Boris and Natasha. I don't know why I get those two mixed up in my head. I know that they're in the same show, but I can't remember who's on the motorcycle. But anyway, one of them is on a motorcycle, driving the motorcycle, and then there's a sidecar. Does everybody remember that? Do you remember which one it is? Mike's laughing. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. That's all that matters. So there's the motorcycle, there's the driving the motorcycle, and then there's the sidecar, yeah? Most network marketers do this. Most network marketers put their company on the motorcycle, and then they put themselves in the sidecar, like along for the ride. It's kind of attached to it over here. You're watching the scenery go by, all of that stuff, while your brand or your company is on the motorcycle next to you, and you're like, I hope they're doing good, right? Like I hope that I can get people attracted to me through them. Wrong. That's how you do it wrong. Here's how we do it instead. Watch this, it will change your life. What you do instead is you take that brand, you give them a big hug and you say, I love you so much. You pick them up and then you put them in the sidecar. Okay? And then you hop on the motorcycle and you get going. This is how we need to do it. We as personal brands need to be front and center. Our network marketing company needs to be the sidecar to us. We will not attract our people to us if we are not putting our stuff out there. When implemented correctly, you guys, what this is going to do is it is going to bring all of your people that are precisely like you, that love what you love, that dream about the things that you dream about, that are excited about what excites you. All of those people are going to come to you. Tell me that isn't perfection. Tell me that isn't a perfect life altogether. To have all of your people come to you and then all of a sudden you've got a community of your people and then you can help them, right? And then they're going to be signing up with your network marketing company because you weave it into what you do every day. Because why else would you be with that company if you don't use what they sell every day in some capacity, right? caveat, if you don't use what they sell every day, you might need to look at a new company, okay? You need to be aligned with a company. That just brought something up. I'm going to do another training. I'll talk about that later. If you're not aligned with your company ethically and in a way that just like lights you up, you need to be with another company. You need to be with a company that's making you feel like, oh man, I cannot wait, right? I love this stuff. Whether it's supplements or oils or legal stuff. I know you legal geeks are like, I love this legal stuff, right? I know you are, right? That's how it goes. So you guys, that's what we need to be aligned with. Make sure that you're with a company that excites you, but your company needs to be the sidecar, and you need to talk about and weave it into your life. And again, when implemented correctly, it brings all of the people to you, and then you're able to nurture those people. Second point I'm going to say here right now is that what we're going to do when we bring all of those people to us as a community, we're able to not only grow our network marketing business, but we're able to grow other income streams alongside that. Let me explain to you how important this is. We should never, ever, 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 I'm not going to should all over you, right? I would never, ever, ever have all of my eggs in one basket, okay? I would make sure that there are other baskets that I'm in control of, that I'm sort of the brand master for. Does that make sense? Things that you create, that you have control over, because at the end of the day, we do not sit at the boardroom tables and we don't know what we don't know. And I'm not trying to say everybody's going to shut down or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, what if? What if? So we need to make sure that we also have other things. Here's the thing. When you lead with yourself instead of your brand, and you are bringing your people to you, and then you serve your people, you're able to create coaching programs, you're able to create courses, you're able to create high profit margin businesses from home. Again, when implemented correctly, you are able to crush it. This is precisely what we have done. If you ever want to look at the timeline, there's a lot of people hanging around that have been around since that have seen that entire timeline. That's what we have done, you guys. And I'm showing you how to do it. So your next step would be, if you're looking at all of this and you're like, my gosh, I do need to do that. So when you, let me give you a piece of gold here real quick before I move on, because I want to make this very substantial. I want to make this like meaty where you can take something from it today, okay? Whenever you create your community, my favorite place to create community is on Facebook group, right? Mine is Heart-Centered and Successful with Martha Krejci. If you want to join it, go ahead. What you do is you create, and some people are like, oh my gosh, I can't do a Facebook group. Nobody wants to join Facebook groups. Listen, I have people join Facebook in order to be in my group. They will. Your group can be successful. It's just never been created the right way. That's what I teach you how to do in HBR. I teach you, it's one of the things. I teach you many things. One of the things is how to do this the right way and have people join Facebook just to be in your group, just like they've done with me. I literally teach you exactly what I do, okay? But what a gold nugget, you guys, is what in the Facebook group, I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you 2 gold nuggets. Grab your notebook. This is no longer just one gold nugget. One gold nugget is to make sure that you have a welcome post. And the welcome post isn't just, hey, welcome to the party. I used to do that and it doesn't work well, okay? What you do instead, you guys, is you say, hey, welcome. Here's a little bit about me so you know who I am, because maybe they just wandered in, okay? So here's a little bit about me. Here's where you can find a free training. So in the guide section, I've got these free trainings, da-da-da-da-da. I show you how to do all of that. And then you also give them a time-bound offer. and say, okay, well, if you want to join X, Y, and Z, that's something that I've got going on right now. If you join in the next 48 hours because you just joined the group, you're going to get it at half off. Ba, 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 ba. We've got a sense of urgency, and then also give them a free guide or a free some sort of lead magnet, right? Give them something so they're giving you their email. Here's another, okay, 3 pieces of gold are going to happen. Another one is that a lot of people will choose to ask for an email address before people even enter the group. How many people have seen that? You go to enter a group and they're like, but what's your email? Bad idea. Don't do it, guys. Here's why. They're essentially just browsing. If we were to look at them in the mall, they did stepped foot in your store. Like they tried to step foot. Like they're not even fully in. It's like they're like, whoo, they're just tiptoed right into your store, right on the cusp of it. And you're like, I need your information. Give me your credit card number. And then they're like, nope, I'm out. That's exactly what happens whenever somebody tries to join a group and then you ask them for their email address. They're like, no. You haven't earned the trust to ask them for their email address, period. I hate to be the bearer of accurate news, but it's true. You haven't earned that trust yet, okay? Let them come into your group. Let them browse around, check out your free trainings, check out all of your stuff, check out your community, the way that you serve, right? Check all of that out, and then you have, once a week put out a post and say, hey, here's a free guide to da-da-da-da-da. Then if they want that free guide, which they should if you've created it correctly, right? If they want that free guide, then they're going to give you their information. Sound fair? Because they're already in there. They've already been nurtured. Now you're getting what is called a qualified lead. Now you're getting somebody that gives a rip. Now you're getting somebody that's choosing the next step with you based on data, not based on bullying. Okay? So there's that. That was the second and the third gold nugget. And did I want to say anything else? No. All right. So your next step, you guys, is HBR. It's called HomeBased Revolution. In HBR, man, it's amazing. We have weekly momentum calls, which are group coaching calls. Sometimes people are like, I don't want group coaching. Listen, I choose nothing else but group coaching. I don't even want one-on-one coaching. Group coaching is where it's at because you learn from other people, period. And then sometimes you ask your own questions, and that's great, but you learn from other people. That's how it works, okay? So we have weekly group coaching calls. We have a Q&A team of coaches where you email and then they'll give you answers to whatever questions you have. If they don't know the answer, it comes up to me and I answer it, okay? There's no reason for you to be stuck in this program. This is not a program you get stuck in, okay? This isn't one of those things. After that, we continuously are expanding our framework. So because the industry is always changing, because the growth of home-based businesses is always changing and growing, then we make sure that our information is always changing and growing too. So I'm constantly adding things to HBR, okay? Another thing that people ask me a lot is this a monthly fee? No, it's not. You pay once and you're in it for life. Okay, what does that mean? You pay once and you have group coaching for life. Tell me where else you've seen that. People don't do that, guys. They don't do that. Your success is my North Star. You winning, you actually being successful at this thing is my North Star. Everything that I do focuses on that. Group coaching for life. You pay once, you have coaching for life. Period. Right? And then also, of course, you get discounts on other trainings, courses, events, all of that. My HBR people get discounts. And then also I have an e-commerce platform that's going to go live here pretty soon where my HBR people get to sell their stuff. So their courses, their programs, their skills. So if you're good at making graphics or if you're good at blogging or if you're good at whatever, like VA wise, whatever you're good at, you can sell that as well. I'm going to get you paid. That's my job. My job is to make you successful, and I take it very, very seriously, okay? The way that you join HBR, you guys, is this. It is half off. It's actually 80% off because the price is going up too, but it's half off right now What you do is you message Livin the Dream with Martha. It's my Facebook business page. Message me the words case study, rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to message me, makes no difference. We'll have a short conversation, and then I'm going to send you the details of the program. Some people join, most people join, and then some people don't. And the ones that don't typically come back about 6 months later and say, man, I wish I had joined before, and then they join then. Don't wait 6 months. The price will be 80% higher. So please don't do that, okay? Let me tell you about one student. She was hustling, which I can't stand that word. Because we work 5 to 10 hours a week. That's what I teach you to do too. Hustle is not. That's like a 4-letter word to me. She was hustling so much and making no money. She had invested $30,000 in her own education of growing her network marketing business, of all of these things, like from some gurus. She hadn't gotten any further. She was running herself ragged. You guys, she was to the point where her kids stopped asking her to read them stories at night because she was too busy. Because they would come up and she would say, I'm busy later, baby. And then they'd come up again and then she'd say, I'm so sorry, I have to finish this thing. They'd come up later, I can't right now. Eventually they stopped coming up, guys. She's in HBR. Here's what's happened since then. She's consistently making over 10K a month from home, not hustling. She brought her husband home from work. He wasn't necessarily thrilled with his job and how he had to work so hard in a physical way. He's now home from work, so essentially the family is brought back together again. Here's the kicker. Her kids have started asking her to read stories to him again. You guys, just because people tell us that we have to do certain things to be successful doesn't mean it's true. It means that's what they thought is true. It means that's what they've done. But just because you're not hearing of a simple way like what I'm talking about doesn't mean it doesn't work. It means nobody else knows it or understands it. That's what I teach you. I hate to ever be, I don't think people are being malicious and saying, you gotta hustle, you gotta work, you gotta work. I don't think they're being malicious. They just don't know better. I know better, and I'm gonna show you better. That is my mission here. So again, Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Shoot me a message, we'll chat. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. Ruki, so true. Be the user of it first before expecting others to use it. Yes, yes. Andrea, good morning. Happy Saturday. Good morning to you. Michelle, morning blessings. Boss babe, shoot, chucks, yeah. Claudette, Martha, you're the most amazing mentor. I'm so thankful for how you do things. I'm so thankful for HBR. I said bye-bye to the sales things and hello to authentic me. There it is. The thing with network marketing is there are so many people that think that it's the end all. It's the one thing they need to do. Like I'm going to do this network marketing business. And what they don't realize is that you can leverage that network marketing business. You can leverage it and still keep it and nurture it and love it. You can leverage it and then be able to leverage it to build out other things. And I show you how to be able to do that too. It can be so much easier, you guys. So much easier. Okay, I'm gonna pop out. We're gonna head back home, leaving the hotel here in a few minutes. So love you guys. See you later.